speed through the. You turn me up, believer, believer.
Woo! What up, YouTube? It's a beautiful day, man. Around the trees, over here in LA, so we having a blast. It is still hot, but I have 10 mistakes on eBay. And in my, whatever you want to call, experience, I have it almost like 50 to 10 years on eBay. So we are gonna talk about 10 mistakes that you do on eBay when you start, my people. So let's get into it. And all the 10, I'm only gonna talk like not too much, but let's see what happens. So enjoy, get some snacks, and let's do this, my people. And that people do mistakes on eBay, buying an item and you don't know how much it's gonna cost. So when I started going to Goodwill and all that stuff, I buy items, right? And then I put them on eBay. But then when I come home, I'm like, wait a minute. If I buy it for $10, you know, sample, like you know, maybe a motorcycle helmet, you know, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna cost $10, but it's in a sample. So you go and you get the motorcycle, you look it up on eBay, and you check how much it's gonna cost. It costs you $10, so you have to make maybe $20 of profit. But you know that motorcycle is gonna be heavy. You already, I mean, because you did the mistake of buying it for $10, you have to get $20 of profit because you have to make your double. So you go and somebody buy it for $10, but you put free shipping. So you didn't know. So many of my mistakes was that I bought the item, but then the shipping costs a lot, and then I lose money, and then I get broke. You know, that's how when I started, I bought the items, but I didn't even realize how much shipping is gonna be. Please, when you buy your item, check how much shipping is gonna be. I mean, if you're just getting started on eBay and you buy like a shirt or pants or some shoes, yeah, maybe that's gonna cost, the shirt is gonna cost like $3 or $4, or the shoes is gonna cost $10. Now, but by experience I don't make the same mistake. So number 10, please, when you buy an item, think about how much shipping is gonna be before you put it on eBay, and like that you cannot lose profit. Okay, number 9. So number 9 mistakes that I did was buying an item and I don't even know how much that will go on eBay. I lost so much money here, my ladies and gentlemen. I lost so much money. So I buy an item, maybe $50, and then I go to eBay and it don't even go for $50. They go for like maybe like 30 or $20. So I lost so much money. Do your research before you buy an item. That's why it's really good if you take a smartphone or something, or take some notes, because when you go to Ross or Marshalls or Burlington or whatever you go, flea markets or whatever, you need a smartphone. So a lot of mistakes I did buying an item before doing my research, man. It was hard, man. It was hard when I started eBay because no one tell me this. What I'm telling you, no one telling me. I mean, I wish somebody should have told me this, but I lost so much money. So number 9, please, before you buy, take your smartphone, check it on eBay or whatever, that you know you're gonna get that profit, my people. So that's number 9. All right, number 8. To save you time, always use the seller user. What I mean, when you go list something on eBay, it's gonna be a down below the pictures. It's a little click. It's gonna call seller user. That means when you click that, it's gonna copy all the information to your item. That's gonna save you some time. When I started on eBay, I didn't use that, but I wish I coulda, because that's gonna, I mean, when I release, like an example, 10 items a day, that took me hours and hours. But if I should have used this seller user to copy all the information to my profile, that could have saved me some time, my people. Trust me, because it copy the name, the size, not the description, but it copy all the other details that your item need. So use the seller user. You only have to click it, and automatically it's gonna, when you release your item, automatically it's gonna put everything for you. Bam, 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 bam. And you only have to subscribe it. It's so easy. But in the meantime, the title's done, the sizes are done, and all the specs are done. So number 8 mistake that people use, they don't use the seller user to release the item. Use that. That's a tool for us. And trust me, that's gonna save you some time. So that's number 8. This is number 7. This is depend on what kind of person you are. This is my mistake when I started. See, this is me. I used to put my items in auction, all of them in auction, and sometimes it would just depends. I don't know how much was the item is gonna end. That's why I just left it to the buyer for the auction. But then I did start growing up learning stuff, so I changed my method and put all my items and buy it now. Because some people don't want to wait for the auction, my people. Some people do not want to wait. They just want to buy it, ship it, and they are happy, So that's what I learned. When I put all my items buy now, oh man, I just start getting money. But when I had it for auction, it was not that much, because I noticed that my auction was going slow and they had to wait. And then when I just, I'm just gonna put all my items buy now. Every week, man, I was getting some money. So this is my opinion. I think that buy now is way better than auction, because to be honest, now we don't want to wait. We want to do things fast now. Everybody's doing, they're doing their lives and they gotta do this, so they don't want to wait for an auction. Especially maybe they forget about the auction, and then they're gonna get mad why they forget about the auction or something. So I think that, my opinion, buy now is way better than auction. So because you will make more. Just try it out. Let's see what happens. That's number 7. Headed to number 6. So number 6 mistakes that I did and people do is buying items that they don't even care about eBay. What I mean, that when you go buy an item and like a shirt, right, and you didn't even know when you came home it had a hole or a stain or something like that. So many times I did that mistake, you know what I mean? Even Ross, even when I go to Ross, sometimes they have stains and all that, and then when I come home, they're like, what is this? That's why when you're in the field, you have to look the quality of the item. Even if they shoes or something, a toy or something like that, look at the quality, because when you come home and they say there's no return, you have to keep it. And I don't know if you're gonna lose profit or not. So many times I did that. I buy the shirt, I buy the pant, or I buy a sweater or a jacket, and I didn't know it had a big hole, or some pants they missing a zipper, or I have so many stories, But that is number 6. That when you go to these 3 stores, or Ross, Marshall, Burlington's, look at the item. Only because you go to Ross or Burlington or Marshall's, you think it's gonna be brand new. Yeah, and I will think that too. But that's not the case. Your job as a seller on eBay, you still have to look at the quality and if it's good or not. You have to just think of it like this. If you go buy that for yourself, will you buy that for yourself or not? Because I guarantee if you buy it for yourself, you will look at it and all that stuff. So that is number 6 mistake. Look for the quality, look for hole, stains, this and that, and when you're getting good, it's good, man. It's good. So number 6. So number 5 that people do is shipping. You need to know your shipping of priority mail or first class. I get more questions on my channel. How do you ship your shoes? I ship them priority mail, first class, whatever. It depends of the shoe. It depends what kind of size of the shoe or not. But I used to ship my shoes a priority flop, you know, like the bubble. Let me go get one, my people. So I'm back. So this what I'm talking about. This. So you can send shoes here, but you gotta depends what kind of shoes you send. If you say a lot of lady shoes can fit here, or a lot of sports shoes can fit here. It just depends on the shoes. I think they're gonna charge you like 7 something, but my mistake was when I used to buy me shoes, they used to cost me like $13 to $15. I used to put them in a priority box, and that's like $7 to $6. But this is gonna cost you $7, and that was a mistake. I didn't research it and I didn't know. So please know your shipping or priority to first class. First class it's like clothes, but people don't know you can send shoes here. And that's gonna save you a lot of money, because in the years I used to send them in boxes, and I didn't know I could send it here because I didn't know the knowledge. Now I do, and now I save like $6 or $7. So that's a lot of people mistakes do. Priority or first class, you need to know how much it's gonna cost before you know. So that is number 5 mistake. So number 4 experiences on eBay that I did. That when they used to pay me through PayPal a long time ago, and then you have your family stuff, you have your family priorities. That money that they used to pay me through PayPal, I used to waste it on my family. In this business, you have to separate that in this business. So when you have when they pay you through PayPal and you have your banking account or something like that, you need to separate that, because that's your business. Let me say it again. That is your business money. And your income money, you have to separate that, because if you waste all your business money on your family, I'm not saying that's good, but you have to be smart. If you sell all your business family, when you go buy when you go buy items, it's not gonna be no money left for your business. You know, that was a mistake I did. Sometimes, a long time ago, when I used to go to Goodwill, Ross, I didn't have no money in my PayPal balance no more, because I went to that vacation for my family, and I used all my PayPal money or my business money in my family. And I learned, and you know, I got my butt sitting down and say, you know what, this gotta stop. I'm gonna learn how to separate my business money into, you know, your income, family's money. You have to separate that. You have to, because if you don't, you're gonna go broke. So you have to learn. It take process, or it take time to learn that. So keep your business money away from your family's money. Just separate it. You know, when you get your profit, imagine you get your profit like $20. Put $10 on your business and $10 on your income for your family. Now I do it differently. Now I don't do it like I used to, and it's way better, man. It's way better. So like I said, separate your money and separate your income. It's gonna be way better, I'm telling you this. So that is number 4. This is number 3, learning new things almost every day. I'm not saying every day, because I know we're busy, but learning things to put on eBay every day. Do not stay in one thing. Do not stay in one pants or one shirt or one item. Stay and spend your mind and spend learning new stuff, because that's gonna make you more money. You know, do not stay in one place, my people. Trust me, I used to do that, and my mistake was I used to stay on clothes a lot, and clothes. And yes, I do make money, but when I spend when I spend my mind learning shoes, clothes, toys, you know, antiques, this, that, motorcycle helmets, this, that, whatever it made me profit, I just got into it, and it blew out my money big time. Do not stay in one thing, because that's gonna, I mean, only if you want to. If you're gonna start, maybe it's okay, but if you have experience on eBay for like 5 or 6 years, you should be spending more. You should be studying more. You should be spending your knowledge and your wisdom how to make more money, because when you spend that, you're gonna be more, I guess, more, I'm not gonna say more smart, but you're gonna know more of the competition. That's what I mean, you know. So do not stay in one thing, expand yourself, and you're gonna be better. So that's number 3, my people. Number 2. So number 2 is do not stay on your area. What I mean, do not stay in your area. Me, I used to stay in my area, like going to Ross or Goodwill or Burlington, and only in my area I used to stay. But go and get out of your area, my people. What I mean, maybe I'm gonna give it to you more easy. Get out from your city and expand yourself. Go to other cities and look how the stores are way different than your area, than your stores. Because I did it so many years. I stay in my local area, and it was always the same stuff, the same this. But when I got out and expand myself, like to go to different stores, different locations. And you know, like I live in Los Angeles, and I only stay in Los Angeles. But when I went to like San Diego, San Francisco, Oakland, like that, you know. I mean, if you don't have the money and the gas, that's okay. Or you don't have a car, I mean, maybe you can stay in your area. Because I stayed in my area so many years, and then I learned. But when I did that, man, I just got my mind blowing out, because I meet new people just like me in another city, and they can teach me something I didn't know. So get out from your city, go to different stores, and you're gonna know the difference, what I'm talking about, when you do that. But like I said, if you don't have the resources right now, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Eventually you're gonna get there. So that is number 2. Get out and expand your, like I said, expand the world, you know, if you have to. This is number 1. This is my number 1 mistake that I did for so many years. Buying bags of items and do not release them in the same day. Because I used to do that so many years. I buy an item and I put it away, and then eventually you go buy more items, and then eventually you go buy more items, and then it's gonna pile it up. Eventually we already have our hard lives every day. We gotta do this, we gotta do that. So my mistake was buying so much items and do not put them on the same day. Now, when I go buy a bag of Goodwill or Ross, I put it on the same day. Because if you don't, it's gonna pile up, and it's gonna be more hard for you, and then you're gonna be lazy, or you gotta take your kids to whatever sports or school, or whatever people gotta do, they gotta do. So my number 1 mistake that people do, they buy clothes or items and they don't put them on the same day. So I recommend you, when you buy something, put it on the same day, and it's gonna be more easy for you. You're gonna feel more peace, more relaxed, more out stressed. You know what I mean? So that's my number 1 tips for y'all. When you go buy an item, try to put it on the same day. I know that we are busy, but eventually imagine you buy a bag of clothes. Just keep putting it. Eventually you're gonna get there. So I hope that this 10 tips or 10 mistakes will help you, and you're boosting your selling, and don't do the same mistakes I did. That's why I'm taking out this video, to show y'all that I do a lot of mistakes over the years. But eventually you keep learning and learning. So I hope you give me a thumbs up, you enjoy the video. Keep it safe, my people. Trust in God, especially trust in God and trust in Jesus. He's the only one who can help us. So thank you, and say it with me if you want to say it with me. I will see you later.